So, do I have any regrets? So here is a kind of a first impressions comparison of the two bikes. The Moto Guzzi V7 Stone, the 853cc air-cooled engine, and versus the Triumph Bonneville T120. I have the 2022 model, so that's the model of the year that Triumph decided to upgrade their bikes. So they made slight adjustments that a lot of people are praising. So I have no point of reference, so I can't compare that to the previous versions. So far, the Guzzi is a lot lighter, obviously, by 100-something pounds. I'll post somewhere on the screen the specs, but the Guzzi is definitely lighter by 100 pounds. What else does Guzzi have? It's a lot more flickable. It's lighter, so it tends to be a bit more agile. The Triumph, the T20, is a monster. It's really heavy. It's top heavy too. That's not a bike you can really lug around as if, as if you were to do this bike. So it's a really heavy bike. And what else? The Triumph is a bit more, well, it's a lot more powerful. Obviously, that's a 1200cc engine. And it, I think, delivers about 76 horsepower versus like 67 that the Guzzi does. In terms of power, the differences are not terrible. I mean, the Guzzi has all the power you want, and obviously the other main difference that everybody keeps talking about is well, you know, chain drive that Triumph has versus shaft drive that Guzzi has. In terms of maintenance, I think Guzzi definitely has an upper hand on the Triumph. I'm not looking forward to lubing the chain of Triumph, and not for the reason you might think, like it's inconvenient, because I actually enjoyed lubing the chain of my TU 250X, my Suzuki. But the Triumph, apparently you have to remove one of the pipes. So yeah, it's a bit of a hassle. I was given a tip though that you can lube the chain, although it's going to take longer with the pipes on, but you have to do it in a slow, gentle manner. So I was given those tips, and when we get there, I'll deal with it. So what else? Power delivery, very torquey. The Triumph is up, so it's very powerful. When you get on it, it kind of feels, and especially if it's your first time, it just pulls. The bike pulls really hard, and that is, I think it was designed intentionally. So yeah, whereas this, not so much. You immediately feel like this is a gentle bike. It's a much gentler bike than the Triumph. So it's a middleweight, and it's kind of unfair to compare the two. But I know that there are people who are stuck between, you know, fellow riders who are looking to probably decide on their next bike. And they're specifically looking at these two bikes. Yeah, it's the Triumph definitely has a lot more pull, a lot more power. They have the same gears, 1 down, 5 up, both of them. So both have 6-gear transmissions, and apparently both have riding modes. This one has 2, mine didn't. But apparently these now come with riding modes. Hey, with ride modes. I mean, who knew? Well, that's actually kind of lovely, and I appreciate that on the Triumph. I appreciate it a lot. In terms of comfort, well, you know, I mean, you can't tell really with these bikes from having ridden them for like 25 minutes, so I am not going to even attempt, but this bike seems pretty comfortable. The Triumph actually is very, very comfortable. I was actually shocked that the stock seat is super, super comfortable. The Triumph, well, let me tell you, in terms of aesthetics and looks, so aesthetically, well, the Triumph has quite a lot on the Guzzi. To begin with, the analog clocks. Oh man, the analog gauges. The Triumph just, oh man, that's pure art, and that's all I need from Guzzi. And I know they have options there, but their options, really, the ones that have the gauges, are not to my taste. So yeah, the exhaust pipes, oh, Triumph wins. Beautiful, beautiful. I mean, it's a pure joy, like, to turn on the Triumph. The T120, it's just a pure joy when you just turn on that bike. That just smooth, a very gentleman-like rumble. Whereas the Guzzi, well, it has its own character, and yeah, it's a joy actually also for Guzzi, because Guzzi has a characteristics where the moment you turn it on, you see the bike kind of vibrating. It just shoots left and right. It's beautiful. Those are the V-twins engines. And the Triumph, by the way, it has also a V-twin, but it's a parallel twin, whereas these are, you know, kind of a V-shaped transversal pistons. So, yeah, but the Triumph really has an upper hand on this. I mean, to each his own, whatever you like, but I've had both bikes, and I really love the Triumph. The sound, it's just beautiful, beautiful. The British refer to them as the pea shooters, but whatever you call them, they're beautiful. They're beautifully looking. I see no reason that I will ever change them. One thing I have to say, that the Guzzi stock mirrors, actually, they're amazing. They're really good. I had a really hard time with the Triumph's stock mirrors. So the Guzzis are extremely practical, ugly as hell, but they're very, very practical. Very practical. I mean, I have to adjust the right mirror a little bit, but it's really, really good. And it was the case with my bike as well. They're just planted, they're there. They're just the way you set them, and the visibility is clear, and it's exactly what you want on a bike. So yeah, kudos to Guzzi for that. Do I have any regrets? I purchased the Triumph, which cost about 4 or 5. Actually, it was like 6. Now, $4,000 more than the Guzzi. The Triumph T120 cost me $4,000 more than the Guzzi would have. So it's on the expensive side. Everybody knows that. Do I regret it? Now that I have tested the 850, the answer is, you know, I miss this bike and I really appreciate it. And again, I would love to have both bikes in my garage. If I were to choose, I would choose both of them. As is, I have to say I've been pretty impressed by the Bonneville. Very impressed. And here is something that I'm just gonna say this out loud for the beginners, because this channel was designed for beginner bikers, those who are looking to join in our community. If you want to choose between this bike and the Triumph T120, and if you're a beginner biker, you most definitely need to choose this bike. Do not, I repeat, do not choose the T120. It is not a bike for beginners.